to this edition of Big Scott 35, where today we're going to be checking out some pickups I got at the card show this past Saturday at Hickory, North Carolina. My first North Carolina card show. I hope you watched Natsman and I on Sunday night talking about it. Yeah, it was a new experience for me and a very enjoyable one. And to reiterate that, but these are some of the cards I picked, or the cards I picked up. First off, before we even got in the show, as me and Natsman talked about, this is the first time we met each other in person. Just it feels weird to say that because we've been talking so much, but I'm sure you got enough of that on Sunday night. But I'm sure we talked about this. I'm recording this actually before our live, but he gave me this one, Galaxy Cracked Ice. He loves his cracked ice. He had actually 3 of these, numbered to 150. So that is the Emperor's Guard or Royal Guard. And then I bought these 2. He gave me a great price on these. I really appreciate it. These are the Snow Troopers on Hoth when they took over that. It's great. Imperial Snow Troopers. I will be sending all of these to SGC eventually. I think they'll look great in the tux. And another one from the planet Hoth. Love that one. Beautiful cards, cracked ice, all of them out of 150. The Empire on Hoth, just beautiful, beautiful cards. Thank you so much, Natsman, for that. Then dealer had like a lot of non-sports with some sports cards mixed in, a couple boxes. He had a lot of comic books. I didn't stick around for the comic books. I knew that would probably get me in trouble. But I did. So I saw this one and I was like, I gotta pick up another one. Hate me, Luke. Destroy me. I love that. It's Chrome Archives. Beautiful card. Again, going to SGC in the future. Another one. This is from Force Awakens, I believe. The first one of the last set of trilogy. FN 2187's Conflict. Or that might have even been when they attacked What's-Her-Face's place. But it's the Refractor. Another beautiful card. 2 for $5 for that one. Man, I was hoping he had more in there. He had a bunch of Star Wars, but I'm very particular on which one. If I'm going to buy singles, what I'm going to buy. Just looking around in cases, a gentleman had this. I just never seen this one before. Select 96 in Fuego just caught my eye. I just had to get it. He was telling me about the whole set, that it does have Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey in it. So now I have to look for those. But just a beautiful card to add to my Cal Ripken, and when I can find a Cal Ripken I don't have, I got to pick it up. And that was a little bit pricey of an insert. Same deal, just walking around looking for cards. Y'all know that I'm trying to get Roberto Clemente cards. This one was raw, but I got it for $10, I think he said. It was just a nice round price. I wasn't going to stand there and argue. I mean, he had it priced for a little bit higher than that, but Orlando Cepeda, Roberto Clemente, and Hank Aaron. Just beautiful. Not in the greatest shape, but again, and I won't be going to SGC to get graded for my Roberto Clemente run. Next is, I collect players from Virginia. I don't know how you call this. He's a race car driver from Virginia. Denny Hamlin, auto. Picked this up rather cheap. Thought on card, beautiful card, certified with the. It's like a piece of. It looks like rubber or something. I don't know. He said he thought it was part of his racing suit and like a jacket or something. Beautiful card. You might even say on the back. But I just like the colors. Part of the FedEx colors there. Beautiful card. Next is a Nats man was trying to. He had some cards he was selling and whatnot, and let's see if we can get that to. I don't know why it's having problems focusing. First night doing this, but these it was a couple, and they were called East Coast. I just want to get the name right. East Coast. I got it on my phone. East Coast. Just bear with me. I know this is good radio, good stuff here. East Coast Break Club on the Instagrams. So, very nice couple. I went back, talked to him a little later. I didn't really go. Nats man had to leave a little early, and I waited till later in the show. People started packing up. Of course, we're going to talk. We talked about all of that, but Ken Griffey Jr. in a 9. This one's out of 99. 100. This is the 100 one. 2021 and a 9, and he had a label on it, pop of 1, only 1 higher, and I wanted so bad to use the Eric those pages line until somebody else grades them, and then that's only for SGC, right? So how many are anywhere else? I don't know. And then another Ken Griffey. This is the old label. So 96 mint, and it's Toys R Us. I saw this card twice. I could probably count on one hand how much, and I saw this card twice today in 2 different dealers. Again, will not focus. I don't know why. I haven't had this issue in a while. Okay, there we go. So there we have it. You got to get the angle right, Scott. And then last but not least was this. This was what started it. I found this. He had cases, and then these boxes were over to the side. I started digging through their boxes as Nats man was talking to him. I saw this, and I knew I was walking away with this one. It's out of 10, and this is somebody, if you watch the channel, somebody I'm high on. I think he's underrated. I think he's going to be a solid player. We'll see. He's an older rookie from last year, Jake Cronenworth. And I do not pick up swatches or without autographs. If I see them, I usually steer clear. But this just was so beautiful. I love the Padres uniform anyway. In the gold, it's 7 out of 10 gold prism. Just beautiful. I could not believe he didn't have this out in his case. This was an eye catcher. It got me, and man, and he said it. It was hard for him to let it go, but he didn't have a problem letting it go for the price. So actually, I bought this at that time. I knew I was getting it. Me and him got to a price, and then I went back and got the Griffeys later. I spent more money there, and I talked about it, and I'm not going to harp on it, than I thought I was going to. It was a really good show for that. And then next, I got the whoever you want to fight about, Wander Franco, is it or is it not, rookie card, and it is the Refractor. So, and that one's going to get sent off to get graded. That's why I'm doing this one earlier than I usually do, because I'm sending cards off sometime this week to get graded. So I need to get all straight, because I'm sending them to do 2 different places. So I just got to figure out what I'm doing and who I'm sending what to. And that might be a further video I do, is how I figure out who I'm sending to where. I'm doing a Roberto Clemente run, like I said earlier. So the same dealer I got the Wander Franco, I got the 1962 Roberto Clemente postcard. And Don or Lou Rock or anybody that knows more about this, Rick, he was telling me there's a variant of this card that has the blue around it that's worth like $2,000 or something like that. I thought I got a pretty good deal on an excellent 5 on this, so very happy with that one. And then this one, if you're following me on Instagram or a friend of mine on Facebook, you'll see this one posted, because I don't know a lot about this one. I talked about it again on Sunday, but this is called the 1960 Pirates Tag-Ons, and it came with a sheet of the team. I almost said whole team, but it wasn't the whole team, but like the stars, Mazeroski, in 1960, I don't know the Pirates all that well. So, but it was the players, and you could cut them out and pop them up, it looks like, and stick them on things or do whatever you wanted to do with them. I really, when I was researching it to make sure what it was, and again, another shout out to Micah. I know I talked about it on Sunday night, but so, that call a friend, and that's what I did to get information. He sent me a VCP page that he copied and sent to me, which really helped, and got the price to manageable. So I bought those 3 cards I felt like at a very good price to get something I have never seen before. Not to mention, I'm not just talking about this Roberto. I've never seen it before, period. And it seemed like they had other teams when I was researching it. I know they had the Yankees because they kept talking about Mickey Mantle. But yeah, it looks like these sheets here would have like 9 players on it, 10 players. And they said they're real brittle. And there's only a handful of these graded out there. So I think when Mike sent me the list, I'm actually thinking that 3 or 4 of the sales was this card. Because it kept saying authentic. And it just seems like there's not much of these out there. So I got it authentic. I couldn't imagine what an actual number graded one goes for. I mean, I saw one at like a 1 or a 2 on that list, but that was pre-pandemic sales because it was not a lot of sales. I know I'm babbling on, but I'm really happy I picked this up. Something that I love oddball stuff. Oh my gosh, you can't get more oddball than this. So if there's anybody out there that knows more on this that could help me out, please let me know. And I've researched some. I feel like I've gotten the right direction. But if you know anything else, please tell me. And the show, we talked about it, and I don't want to go on and on about it, but I think it was some red flags there today. But until next time, let me know what you're thinking of these. As you can tell, I'm picking up more and more vintage. I'm feeling a little bit better about buying vintage. So just let me know what you're thinking. Until next time, like, share, tell a friend. Until the next one, see ya.